All right, everybody, we are in downtown Baltimore, and standing with me is Melissa Gabinet, and Melissa is the project manager here. Melissa, tell us a little bit about where we are, what this project is, and then we're going to go tour it.
Awesome. So we're at a project called 400 Park. We're in the Chinatown district of Baltimore City. It is a multifamily residential unit. It's going to be 94 units. With amenity space and some enclosed retail as well. There is a concrete podium, and then you move up to the next floor. That's where it starts our wood framing. The concrete podium does continue on the second floor in one of the areas in the front corner. But then from there, it's all framed wood up to the top.
Where did Blueprint's project here? Where did your job start, and where does it end?
Our job started actually we do all the underground utilities. So they get all the site ready, and then we come in, we do all the underground utilities. Then they come back in, they pour all their concrete, build their CMU. Once concrete's ready, we start building up.
And do you guys take the project from beginning to end?
Yes, we're involved from the start, honestly, in the beginning of conception, design,
right, all
the way through the project till the end.
How long have you been a project manager now?
About 29 years.
29 years?
Yes.
And how long have you been with Blueprint now?
It's probably been about 14 months.
14 months?
Yes.
Do you like the advancement of how these walls are built compared to how you used to do it?
Absolutely, 100%. It's very convenient. It gets things done a lot quicker. We still contend with weather, but not as much as we typically would.
Sure.
And the fact that we're putting 70% of the MEP, electric pipes, duct, in the walls, it gives us the advantage of kind of getting a little bit more ahead as a traditional construction project.
So your project timelines are definitely faster.
Absolutely.
Because you're building in the manufacturing environment and then installing on site, but at the same time they're getting their site work done?
Yeah, and as soon as we get up to level 2 and level 2's capped, we bring in our MEP teams and we start making all the connections.
Got it. How many projects are you running at any given time?
Typically 3.
Typically 3 projects.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly all commercial, residential space?
Yes, mainly hotels and multifamily residential.
And on this project, how many people are you managing right now? I guess you have all the trades?
Well, right, so I have a couple, we have our super, we have an assistant super, we have an MEP super, obviously our plumber, electrician, mechanical, so yeah.
Everybody?
Everybody.
Awesome. All right, so we're gonna do a tour?
Yeah, let's do a tour.
Let's do that. Let's go inside here and then you can show me around, so I'll follow you. CombiLift is the largest global manufacturer of multi-directional forklifts and straddle carriers, a leader in long load handling solutions, offering a free warehouse and site optimization design service. CombiLift helps companies of all sizes and from every industry maximize the capacity, safety, and efficiency of their warehouse and storage facilities. A big thank you to Paul Short and the team at CombiLift for helping us all to build it better. Visit them at combilift.com. Forward Solutions Group is successfully driving companies to succeed where others have failed. Are you looking to start a factory, optimize your existing factory, streamline your production, or take your team to the next level? Whatever your needs are, Forward has a solution for you. Reach out to Ben at forwardsolutionsgroup.com. Melissa, how many more steps do we got to go?
Well, after this, we got 4 more levels, Dave.
We're on top of the podium then.
Yes, we are on the top.
So that was what was above us downstairs.
Correct. Yes.
Right.
Yep.
So talk to me a little bit about what's going on here, because this really looks finished.
Yeah, well, we're almost there. So right now they're patching up some drywall.
Okay, got it.
So they're going to come in tomorrow and they'll start painting everything, and then when we get done, we're going to start putting in some fixtures next week and all that good stuff. So
got it. So they got the windows all taped up. You're ready for the P-PAC units to come in.
Right? We're all ready. We're just waiting on that second coat of paint. So
how many units are on each floor?
On the first floor, there's 18.
Yep.
Each other level is 19.
On 19, right?
Yes.
Do you know how many panels this job site, how many total there were, or roughly?
I think it was about, I want to say around 7,000.
Around 7,000?
Like mm-hmm.
Got it, got it. How big are each of these units?
Well, you have a mixture. So we have a couple 1-bedrooms, but then we have a lot of studios and suites.
Right.
So they range anywhere from like 550 up to 1,000.
Got it. And they're all going to have their own kitchenettes. They have a full bathroom I saw coming in, closets.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. And is this a studio?
This is a studio.
Awesome, awesome. All right, so can we go check out some of the other floors?
Yeah,
and then I want to get up to the panels. We got some exposed panels up higher, right?
Absolutely, yep.
So you're finishing as you go.
Absolutely.
And that's a speed thing.
Yeah.
I love it. Let's go. I'll follow you out the door and then we'll go up there. Obviously the corridor, we don't have electricity yet. I noticed there's numbers on all these, like on the walls.
Yes, that's just to keep track, so, you know, kind of gets monotonous when you
Right, right.
when you got a much different unit.
Or you got to tell somebody, hey, I left my phone in room
Exactly.
108, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, so you guys are actually doing your punch list as all the units are being finished.
Absolutely.
Even though you're still doing the fit out upstairs.
Even through the construction phase, we do it. Through
Got
the
it.
framing, we do it. Through finishes, we do it, just to keep that running list.
All right, so we're walking in. This is definitely not a
This
studio.
is, this is a
larger.
one-bedroom unit.
Closet.
You have a full bathroom.
Sure.
Kitchen that's open to your dining and living room.
Right.
You have washer and dryer, so laundry in each individual unit. And then back here, you just have the one bedroom with closet. So
Oh, good. I love it. And you got the street sign right there. I mean, this is
Absolutely.
urban environment, right?
Sure is.
So I think having, a setup like this when you live downtown, this is why you live downtown,
Exactly.
isn't it?
Yes, absolutely.
And you can't hear anything.
No, not at all.
I mean, there's a big truck going by.
Yep,
Part of this is, when you're building the way you're building is you're building it tight,
absolutely.
right? You have the ability to air seal the units,
Yes.
which makes them a lot healthier, more sustainable, quieter.
Absolutely.
I feel like we're echoing. Should I talk quiet?
No, not at all.
So I love it. So this is again one of the bigger units.
Yes.
So why don't we take a walk to the upper levels so we can
Absolutely.
see how these units are installed, or
Perfect.
some of the open framing, and I think that's where we go
Sounds
next.
great.
Perfect. Melissa, I am going to try and keep up, but how many more stories we got to go?
We gotta go 4 more, Dave.
4 more, and then the roof, right? We get a view of the roof?
Absolutely. That's the best part of the building.
Cocktail party on the roof. Let's
Yes.
go.
And we're coming up onto level 3.
Level 3.
You'll see that the drywall is up, but they're still in the process of finishing the drywall.
Got it. So downstairs they were getting ready to paint.
Yes.
So now they're actually working on finishing the
Yes.
drywall up here. Got it. So this is what it's like. We're kind of doing a backwards process of the build, right?
Yes, yes.
How much time do you think this type of construction saves on a job site?
It could save several weeks,
Yeah.
obviously. I mean, you could save up to 2-3 months on a project.
2 to 3 months on a project.
Yes.
And when you're looking at rental units or for sale, heads on beds.
Yeah.
It's all about time to market, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Got it. So so we're gonna go up a couple more floors.
Yes, you
Is the
can-
elevator almost done?
The elevator is not almost done, unfortunately. But no, we're getting our steps in, Dave.
We are getting our steps in. All right, so let's go upstairs and let's see what the finished panels look like.
Okay, perfect.
And this is what they're gonna look like when they arrive from the manufacturing
Absolutely.
facility for the most part, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Perfect.
All right, so now I'm going to take you all the way up to level 5. That's where you're going to get the most idea of how we do things.
Right, okay.
Once we bring the panels out from the factory. So this is our last and final floor.
All right, as we're walking down through the hallway, tell me what we have going on here.
All right, so you can see these are the framed panels.
Yep.
Insulation is put in on site on this project.
Okay.
Sometimes we do go ahead and put it in our factory.
Yep.
So as you walk in, you'll see all of our wall panels. All the electrical boxes were installed in the factory. Plumbing,
All of this?
Yes, plumbing pipes to a certain point are installed in our factory.
Okay.
And then they make the connections on site.
So this connection, so I'm assuming here is where it ended at the factory maybe, or the connection
It actually probably ended right about here.
right about here?
Yes,
Okay.
and so this is coming up from the floor below.
Yep.
So then they just make the connection on top of the plate.
Perfect. And then all the boxes came already installed. Is
Yes.
the wiring installed?
Yes. Well, actually, what happens is the wiring is installed in the box and then coiled up. So as we get on site and we connect the panels together, then they run the wiring.
Got it. And then they can all just be home run.
Correct. Now, if the wire is within a panel, it'll be run in the panel. So,
It'll be run within the panel.
Depending on the jurisdiction, if on how far we can go with electric, because sometimes we have to be dried in before we can run certain electric wires and such. So.
I got it. So over here we have much more going on. Looks like we have a shower pan getting ready to go in.
This is actually our hot water heater.
This is going to be the hot water heater,
This
okay?
is hot water heater.
Perfect.
And then this is the laundry room. So we, in the factory, install the washer and dryer boxes. There's your actual dryer box, washer boxes.
Right.
And so all the pipe comes in, all piped in, and then they just make the connections in the field.
Are all the holes for the wires and everything already
They are pre-drilled in our factory.
So the electrician comes in, the plumber comes in, they don't have to sit here and drill.
No.
For the most part, they just come run their wires and run their pipes.
Absolutely. Yeah, there might be a little drilling here and there if they
Yeah.
have to reroute some things, but other than that, no, most of the holes, the main holes are made in the factory.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's never a perfect process.
No,
right?
not at all.
And this job, you're doing floors, walls, and roof.
Yes. We don't do the finished roof. We
Got
just
it.
do the construction of the roof.
And the framing. And so as I'm looking up at the roof here, I'm seeing, your fire suppression systems in, all your vent stacks are in, you're seeing
Yep.
more mechanicals in. A lot of that done at the factory. Can it be done at the factory or was it done here?
Some of the duct work was done on site, actually a majority of it, because a lot of it has to be insulated.
Right.
So we because of the jurisdiction,
Sure.
can't have insulation getting wet. So, but we do try to put as much duct in the factory as we can.
Sure.
And then they just make connections on site. Fire suppression can be done in the factory. This one was done on site. But yeah, so all your plumbing vents, your roof vents,
Yeah.
everything.
You can also do the insulation of the factory?
We can, depending on what type of insulation.
Right.
Yeah.
And
So
what it is.
Yep.
And then how's the inspection process go with panelized construction?
Well, it's
versus
just like
full
anything,
windows?
just like anything else. I mean, once you're roughed in, you get your rough-in inspections,
Yeah.
and following that, you can get your framing inspection. So.
Sure. Is
So,
your
yeah.
biggest waiting for them to show up to inspect?
Well, sometimes the jurisdictions are a little backed up, but we try to personally stay on top of that. put
Right.
them in, enough in advance. So,
Sure.
So yeah, so they come out and they typically will inspect a floor at a time. So.
I have to say, the window's open here, but we're right in downtown Baltimore.
Absolutely.
And you're not hearing a whole lot of anything. But if we
No.
go back down the street,
Oh, you
it
hear
is
it.
loud, the music
Absolutely.
is banging.
Yes.
All right, so perfect. So the only thing left to do is go check out a spectacular view on
Yes.
the roof. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
All right, so we're going to head up to the roof and see what's going on up there. Will there be any outdoor living space for this?
Not on the roof, no.
Not on the roof for here.
No.
Well, perfect. Let's go check it out.
All right.
All right, so Melissa, we are now going to the roof
Yes.
deck with an amazing view.
Yeah, absolutely. This is where you'll see they house all the big equipment. You have your DOAS system here, your RTU down there.
Okay.
Exhaust fans, trash chute.
And we're standing on it. Let's go over here. So we're standing on an EPDM roof. Is that
Yes.
what this is, the membrane?
Yes.
Got it. How fast do you get watertight?
They
I'll
actually,
come over here.
I will tell you, they'll come in and they'll put a lot of guys on it and they'll get it done within a week.
In a week.
Yeah, they were pretty fast. I think they got
Yeah.
this one done within 5 days. So
How important is it to get watertight when you're using the type of construction you're using?
it's very important because
Yeah.
we obviously can't move forward with a lot of the electric or the connections,
Yeah.
like I mentioned before, duct insulation before we're dried in.
Before you're dried in.
Yes.
So as you're setting these, how are you dealing with the weather, protecting what's already there the best you
Honestly,
can?
everything that's exposed can be exposed.
Yeah.
So
Got it.
Yep.
But again, it's not sitting here for weeks in the
no,
rain and
absolutely
12
not.
inches of snow
No,
and
right,
everything
no,
else.
No.
Yeah, I love it. What's your favorite thing about this job?
I do like the location. And I think it's
Okay.
going to bring, and it's going to bring, I think, value to the neighborhood surrounding.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think this development is just
right.
in need of some modernization. So,
Let's talk a little bit about the disruption and offsite, right? If this was traditional construction,
Mm-hmm.
how difficult would it be every day bringing supplies and trucks here, lumber?
Exactly.
And then also, there's been a lot of theft in our industry right now.
100%. Yeah, so on a job site like this, we really have no lay down areas.
Yeah.
It's crucial to be able to build off site
Right.
and then bring them in and lower them in with a crane.
Sure.
Because otherwise, logistically, I don't know how else you could have done it. So,
Yeah, I would say so.
yeah.
Well, this has been an amazing journey. I mean, we've had such a fun time at the factory, right?
Good, yes.
And now we're at a job site, and you have a yard that's just full of panels, so it looks like you're going to stay
Absolutely.
busy for a
Yes.
while.
Yeah, we have
There's
a bunch
other
of
projects.
coming up. So,
When you're working on these projects, you're always thinking of the next one already?
oh well, we're usually working on them simultaneously. So,
At the same time?
Yeah.
Love it.
yes.
Well, listen, thank you so much for
Thank you.
having us.
Thank
I
you.
know everybody's getting ready to want to go home. We are in downtown Baltimore, and we are on a Blueprint Robotics job site, and we are standing with Melissa, the project manager of this site and several others, to include a hotel. We're only showcasing how people are doing it better and building it better, more sustainable, healthier living, and less disruption to the city and urban environment. I'm Dave Cooper. Melissa, thank you very much.
Thank you.
We'll see you next time. What an amazing show. Thank you to all of our sponsors for helping us to continue to bring all of these innovative conversations to all of you out there. Please visit them, see what they have to offer you, and as always, subscribe to the YouTube channel and ring that bell. It would mean the world to us. I'm Dave Cooper. Thanks for watching.